All right, let's dive into the latest from Houston, where the Texans have just locked in a key piece of their 2025 draft class. The spotlight? Offensive tackle Aireontae Ersery, the 48th overall pick, who finally agreed to terms and signed his rookie deal, closing out Houston's entire draft class ahead of training camp. Now, before we get into the details of Ersery and what this means for the Texans' offensive line, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss breaking NFL news and in-depth analysis just like this. Here's the deal. The Texans had a bit of a holdup with their second-round picks signing contracts this offseason. What made this particularly interesting was wide receiver Jaden Higgins, also a second-round pick, who made history by signing a fully guaranteed rookie contract on May 8th. That move set a precedent and delayed the rest of the second-rounders from locking in their deals for weeks. Aireontae Ersery was one of those guys still unsigned going into this week. But now, the Texans and Ersery have come to terms on his rookie contract, reportedly worth around $9.2 million. While the exact amount guaranteed in that deal isn't public yet, it's safe to say both sides wanted to get this finalized so Ersery could focus fully on preparing for his NFL debut. This signing means Houston will have all of its 2025 draft picks under contract and ready to go for training camp. A crucial step in building team chemistry and hitting the ground running as they prepare for the new season. Now, why is Aireontae Ersery such a big deal for the Texans? First off, he's a physically imposing offensive tackle who comes from a strong college background. He was a third-team All-American at the University of Minnesota, and his performance last season was impressive, allowing just 1 sack and 1 quarterback hit all year. For an offensive lineman, that's a standout stat that shows consistency and solid protection skills. Ersery primarily played left tackle in college, but also showed versatility with a handful of snaps at left guard and right tackle over the past 3 seasons. That flexibility will be huge for the Texans, who will likely use it to keep their offensive line dynamic and adaptable depending on the matchup. Houston's offensive line currently features veterans Cam Robinson and Blake Fisher, both of whom have starting experience at tackle spots. But with Ersery in the mix now, the Texans have a promising young player ready to challenge for a starting role right away. Competition on the offensive line is essential, especially in a division loaded with defensive talent. The Texans have struggled to protect their quarterback consistently in recent seasons, so adding Ersery's talent and potential could be a key piece of their rebuilding puzzle. It's also worth noting that with this contract settled, Ersery can now focus fully on training camp and off-season workouts without contract distractions. That mental clarity will help him adjust to the speed and physicality of the NFL, and hopefully make an immediate impact for Houston. Now a quick reminder, if you're loving this kind of NFL content breaking down draft picks, signings, and team outlooks, please make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on Aireontae Ersery. Do you think he can secure a starting tackle spot this year? Or will the Texans lean on their veterans more heavily? We want to hear from you. Let's recap. The Texans now have their entire 2025 draft class signed and ready for training camp. That includes second-round offensive tackle Aireontae Ersery, whose deal reportedly comes with a total value around $9.2 million. He's a highly versatile lineman, primarily a left tackle in college with standout protection stats, just 1 sack allowed last season. Ersery joins Cam Robinson and Blake Fisher in a competitive battle to solidify Houston's offensive line. For a team rebuilding its identity and seeking better protection for its quarterbacks, this is a critical addition. Training camp is just around the corner, and all eyes will be on how Ersery adapts to the pro level and how quickly he can contribute. This could be a breakout year for the Texans if their young talent comes through. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow NFL fans. Hit the comments and tell us your take on the Texans' offseason moves so far and what you expect from Aireontae Ersery. Stay tuned. We'll keep bringing you the latest NFL updates and analysis right here. Until next time, keep the football fever alive.